You know, there's one point interesting to bring up about a movie like this. This came out in 1930 when movie theaters were equipping for sound. A lot of theaters hadn't equipped for sound yet and everything like that. And that was very expensive. So they really needed subject matter to pull people into the theaters more than they were
risque subject matter.
Yeah, so they got a little more risque with some of these subjects, as you kind of want to go see
sell
that
tickets.
new Norma Shearer film because she goes off
to pay for the sound
territory.
We just put
exactly.
Yeah. What I like about this film, first of all, Norbert Brodin is the cinematographer. I'm always tipping my hat to the cinematographers here, and he did Topper, he did 13 Rue Madeleine, he did Of Mice and Men. It's beautiful, beautiful photography, and there's some wonderful photography in this film too, and also that at the end of the film, as we saw, she is, we presume, reunited with her husband. And there's this wonderful moment. Only great actors can convey these layers. And Shearer, of course, was a great film actress. And what I love is there's a kiss you kiss when you kiss someone when you're hoping for something. And then there's the kiss that when you know something. There's the kiss when you know. And when she kisses him at the end of the film, it's the kiss of a woman who knows this is where she belongs, and this man is the love of her life, and she needs to come back and rekindle her marriage and so forth. There's just a wonderful. I would have thought that moment. This is great acting. I would have thought that moment was very sappy, and was very kind of forced. But Shearer makes it work. Shearer makes it work because she makes you believe she really is in love with him.
She never got the credit, I don't think, as an actress. There was so much talk about, the fact she slept with the boss at MGM. And all that kind of stuff responsible for her career.
Well, that's a double-edged sword.
She was very, very popular. Sure. Audiences really liked her. And they certainly went to see her films after he died. So it wasn't as though he had the total power over her, giving her good roles at MGM and all of that. And she kind of retired on her own. Supposedly George Cukor told a wonderful story about when he directed her last film, a movie called Her Cardboard Lover. And they were watching rushes, and she had a strapless gown on, and made a gesture in the thing to get out, and there was a little wobble under here, and she said to George Cukor, "This is my last picture," and he said, because she was not that old, in her 30s somewhere, she said, "No, this is it." Irving always said, "You must leave before you must leave."
I'm going to remember that line.
Yeah, so good to have you here.
Yeah.
Up next, Jimmy Cagney is a Broadway producer who tries to outdo himself with his next show. His plan? 3 back-to-back musical numbers with wall-to-wall women, and they're all choreographed by the one and only Busby Berkeley.
Tonight on TCM's Friday Night Spotlight, James Cagney tries to put on a show in Footlight Parade. Then Busby Berkeley choreographs The Gold Diggers of 1933. And Robert Armstrong concocts a scheme involving Olympic swimmers in search for beauty.
Beware